area now, and he stole this. Charlie, drop. Yes! Just use that to distract him. Did he actually decide to drop it? Not really. He just let go of it for half a second, but I will use that to my advantage to avoid chasing him and making a game out of it. This is our initial reaction. I had Charlie already hooked up, and I had somebody hand me Jax so that I could work us over here. So what I can do now is just ask him, Jax, down. Yes. He's not the best at holding it long term, so especially when the other dog's getting snacks. But that lets me down. I forgot to grab a place cot. Down. He thinks a down and a sit are practically the same thing because he's so short. Hi. Hi. I'm going to steal that from under you. Can I steal that? Can I steal that? That's impressive. You're going to get caught around the pole. And again, we'll go help him out in a second. All right. Jax, place. Yes. There you go. All right. He should be good there for a little while. It's much better at a place. But this lets us get Charlie over here. A little bit more neutral. There we go. Good boy. Charlie. Charlie. Come. Yes. Good. Yes. You're a good boy too. Good. This is already doing really well. I was expecting to have to do this for a little bit longer before he gave up pulling, but he's actually doing pretty good. So what we'll do is, actually let me take his little leash off while Charlie's distracted. Got him just dragging the line. Whoop, you face planted, buddy. And since Charlie's got ample space, we're going to go ahead and say, Jax, break. He does not have to go up to Charlie. He can just free roam. Charlie's doing good. Typically, he's going to stay right in my bubble. So, really fast approach Charlie. Charlie's trying to read the body language. Jax is not interested in playing at the moment. He's given him very neutral body language. Now he's saying, hey. And that was a pretty fair correction. Good. There you go. Good boy, you learned. Look at that. So I don't want Charlie to feel like he can't leave. Charlie! So I want to make sure he doesn't get tangled. Hey, puppy, this way. Come around. There you go. And try to get them to just walk together. Good. Step on it, keep him from bugging up right in his face. Good. Good. There you go. You're listening. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Good boy. You're figuring it out. Like 2 snacks left in here. Charlie. Yes. Break. I'm gonna wait till Charlie's face is away from Jax to give him a snack so that they're not trying to compete. There we go. Good. So if Charlie wasn't listening to that growl, we'd be pulling him away to help Jax advocate for his space, because Jax is being pretty clear about his boundaries. He gave Charlie one decent correction. Charlie, why are you trying to lick his pee? That's not a sentence I should have to say. That's where he just peed. That's okay. All right, that's a new one. That's a new one. Good job. Beautiful. And this is what proper socialization looks like. They do not have to be playing and running around for it to be proper socialization. Your kid does not have to have a best friend with everyone to ensure that they know how to treat people as human beings. Good. And Jax has all the freedom in the world to go anywhere else he would like, because he knows Charlie can't reach any further. So he's choosing to stay here mostly because I have snacks. But if he really decides it gets too much and he just wants space, he is more than able to leave. Notice he's able to give a much smaller correction. Good job, guys. The timer's at about 8 minutes, so we'll probably give it another couple minutes. I won't have you watch the whole thing because it'll eat up all of my storage. But this is about what we're doing, and we'll keep doing this a couple times a day probably to get, and then probably introduce Charlie to more dogs, get him in a play group with my dogs, get him to figure out how to socialize in a wider group. I've got another really playful dog coming tomorrow that I trained a couple years ago, and he is great at playing, so we might use him for some more socialization that might actually want to play a little bit more. We'll see. All right, we're doing our whole session out here for a couple minutes. We've got all kinds of distractions walking in and out, so that he's got much more random distractions. There's his buddy. I'm actually gonna let him push the fence all the way. That way he can't push it anymore. Haha. Charlie, come. Give him a second. Add a little leash pressure. Yes. Down. My bad, I've got snacks in that hand. Yes. Yes. Break. So now we'll try it again. So since he messed up, he didn't get a reward for that. Good. Sit. Down. Yes. Yes. I had my hand in the cookie jar a little before that word. Break. Good job. Good job. Look, we can pet the side of his head without him biting my hands now. He's doing so good. And we're going to see if we can attach this to the gate here. Not really, but we can set it on the ground. So you're on the gate. There's a dog right behind the camera so that you are aware of what's going on. I'll let you know if anybody else passes or what's going on. So, Charlie, sit. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yeah, but it's going into a thing where there's yes. Break. And adjust the camera up a little bit so we can see a little bit better. Oh, he's gonna eat my mic. He's gonna eat my mic. Oh goodness. Now I can see a little bit closer to us. All right. Oh, ready? Let's show you what it's looking like with distractions. We just had a person and a second dog pass, and there's another one floating around the corner on that side. All right, Charlie. So remember, for a heel, I can't just start it from anywhere. If he's on this side of me, I have to say, Charlie, sit. Then I come around. Sit. Broke concentration a little when I got in between his view of Jax. There's another dog behind him now. Sit. This is extra hard, but he's extra hungry. So we'll see what wins. Charlie, sit. Good. Yep. Yeah, I knew that was happening. Yes. Give him one piece of food for that. Now we'll try to go the other way. Charlie, sit. Working through it. Sit. Heel. Heel. Charlie, sit. Yes. This is clearly much harder for him. Yep. The only way we can get past it is practice. Good. Yes. I can try to make it predictable. Yep. For a few reps to keep it easy. Come on. Extra dog. Passing by. Yes. And leaving. Good. So we're just going to do the same thing a couple times in a row. Yep. extra dog that he's extra excited about. That's the one he's most interested in. Yes. From here, let's try something different. Charlie, down. Yes. Break. That was a lot of things in a row, so we'll go ahead and release him. I realize we hadn't given him a break to just look for a little while. Good. All right. That's pretty much what our session's going to look like. It's a bunch of little things of us working around here with my dogs behind the gate and Charlie hanging out. We're going to do quite a fair few sessions of that today. Start upping the distraction level. Every time we up the distraction level for him, he gets better at everything. It's been pretty consistent throughout. So that's what we're up to today.